Chosen one, today is unlike any other day. Heaven itself has stirred, and God has decided to make an extraordinary announcement over your life. A job opportunity so grand, so life-changing, that it will elevate you to heights you've only dreamed of. This is not just any opportunity, it is a divine appointment, meticulously prepared with your name on it. You may have been waiting, praying, and hoping, wondering when the breakthrough would come. Let this be your assurance, the wait is over. God has seen your patience, your perseverance, and your faithfulness, and He is now opening a door that no one can shut. Revelation 3:8 reminds you, "See, I have placed before you an open door that no one can shut." This job is more than a financial opportunity. It is a divine alignment of your purpose and God's plan. It's an invitation to step into a role where your gifts, talents, and passions converge to glorify Him. The abundance that comes with it is not just a reward. It is a tool to fulfill the higher calling He has placed on your life. Chosen one, take a moment to let this sink in. God's announcement over your life is not just about what you will receive, but about who you are becoming. He is positioning you not only to prosper, but to make an impact, to be a light in the world, and to reflect His glory in everything you do. This is your moment. Embrace it with gratitude and expectation. Chosen one, as you stand at the threshold of this divine opportunity, God is calling you to prepare your heart. This blessing is not merely about material gain. It is about aligning your spirit with His will, ensuring that you are ready to walk in the fullness of what He is about to pour into your life. Preparation begins with trust. Trust that God's timing is perfect, and this opportunity has come at exactly the right moment. Trust that He has equipped you with everything you need to succeed. Proverbs 3:5-6 urges you, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your path straight." It's also a time for reflection. Consider the journey that has brought you to this point, the challenges you've faced, the lessons you've learned, and the growth you've experienced. Each step has prepared you for this moment. Nothing has been wasted. Every trial and triumph has been part of God's plan to mold you into the person you are today. Chosen one, as you prepare, cultivate a spirit of gratitude. Begin thanking God now for what He is about to do. Gratitude shifts your perspective, reminding you that every good and perfect gift comes from Him. James 1:17. This attitude of thankfulness will keep your heart humble and open, ready to receive all that He has in store. Finally, seek His guidance in prayer. Ask Him to direct your steps, to give you wisdom and clarity as you step into this new role. Pray for the strength to handle the responsibilities that come with the blessing and for the discernment to use your influence for His glory. This is not just a job, it is a calling, and God is walking with you every step of the way. Chosen one, the preparation of your heart is as important as the opportunity itself. As you ready yourself for what's to come, know that God is preparing not just a job for you, but a season of unparalleled favor and purpose. Step forward with confidence, knowing that He who has called you is faithful, and His plans for you are far greater than you could ever imagine. Chosen one, the day has arrived, and the unexpected is unfolding before your very eyes. The opportunity that God has prepared for you is now within reach. A job that not only promises financial abundance, but also aligns with the deepest desires of your heart. It's an open door, a turning point that will redefine your path and usher you into a season of prosperity and fulfillment. This job is not something you stumbled upon by accident. It is a divinely orchestrated moment, set in motion by God's perfect timing. The offer may have come suddenly, or it might have appeared from a source you least expected. Perhaps it was a conversation that led to an introduction, a chance encounter that opened up new possibilities, or a project that caught the attention of the right people. However it happened, know this, it was God's hand at work, guiding every detail, every connection, every step. Stepping into the unexpected requires faith. It's about embracing the opportunity with courage, even when you don't have all the answers. You might feel a mix of excitement and nervousness as you face this new chapter, and that's natural. Remember, God has not brought you this far to leave you now. He has equipped you, prepared you, and is walking with you into this new season. Isaiah 41:10 reassures you, So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Chosen one, as you step forward, trust that God is in control. Lean into His guidance and embrace this job as the blessing that it is. Every new beginning brings with it challenges, but it also brings growth, opportunity, and the chance to see God's hand moving in extraordinary ways. You are stepping into something that is uniquely tailored for you, a role that will stretch your abilities and deepen your reliance on Him. This is your time to take that step, to walk through the door that God has opened, and to trust that He has paved the way. As you do, you will see His faithfulness manifested in ways that will leave you in awe. Chosen one, as you begin this new job, God is calling you to embrace the role with confidence and grace. This is not just any position. It is one that has been specifically chosen for you, one that aligns with your skills, passions, and the desires God has placed in your heart. It's time to step into this opportunity with a mindset of purpose, knowing that you are exactly where you need to be. This position may challenge you and push you out of your comfort zone, but it is in these moments of growth that you will discover the strength God has placed within you. The challenges you face are not meant to defeat you. They are meant to refine you, to develop your character, and to prepare you for even greater responsibilities ahead. James 1:2-4 reminds you, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work, so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything." Embracing this role with confidence means believing in the abilities God has given you. You are uniquely qualified for this position, not only by your experience but by God's calling on your life. He has placed you here for a reason, and He will provide the wisdom, guidance, and strength you need to succeed. You don't have to rely solely on your own understanding. God is your guide, your strength, and your source of insight. It's also important to remember that this job is a platform for God's glory. As you interact with colleagues, clients, or customers, let your integrity, kindness, and dedication shine. Your work ethic, the way you handle challenges, and the way you treat others will be a reflection of God's presence in your life. Let your light shine brightly and be a source of encouragement to those around you. Chosen one, this job is a gift, and it's a step toward the fulfillment of God's promises for your life. Embrace it fully, without fear or hesitation. Walk into your workplace each day with the assurance that you are not alone, that God's favor is upon you, and that His plans for you are unfolding beautifully. Trust in His timing, lean on His wisdom, and know that He is using this opportunity to shape you, to bless you, and to fulfill His purpose in your life. Take a deep breath, step into your role with confidence, and watch as God's hand moves in ways you could never have imagined. This is your moment, and God has gone before you, paving the way for your success and blessing. Chosen one, stepping into a position of great blessing can sometimes feel overwhelming. With abundance comes responsibility, and with responsibility there is often fear. You may find yourself asking, "Am I ready for this? Do I deserve it? What if I fail?" These questions are normal, but they do not define you. God has chosen you for this role, and He has equipped you with everything you need to succeed. Fear is a tactic the enemy uses to keep you from fully embracing the blessings God has placed in your life. But remember, fear has no place where faith resides. God's word reminds you in 2 Timothy 1:7, "For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind." You've been given divine power to overcome fear, to walk boldly in your calling, and to embrace the abundance He has prepared for you. Abundance can feel unfamiliar, especially if you've experienced seasons of lack. But this is not the time to shrink back. This is the time to step forward, trusting that God's plans for you are not only good, but also intentional. He has not brought you this far to abandon you now. As you adjust to this new season, let gratitude replace fear. Thank God for the opportunity, and trust that He will continue to guide you every step of the way. Chosen one, overcoming the fear of abundance means shifting your perspective. Instead of focusing on what could go wrong, focus on what God is doing right. He has opened this door for a reason, and his faithfulness will sustain you. This blessing is not a burden. It is a testament to his love and his confidence in you. Step into it with courage, knowing that you are walking in alignment with his will. Chosen one, as you step into this season of abundance, God is calling you to steward it well. This blessing is not just for you. It is a tool that God has placed in your hands to create impact, inspire others, and further his kingdom. Stewardship is about recognizing that every resource, your time, talents, and finances, ultimately belongs to God, and it is your privilege to use them wisely. Good stewardship begins with intentionality. Take time to pray and seek God's guidance on how to manage this new role and the resources it brings. Proverbs 3:6 reminds you, "In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your path straight." As you surrender your plans to God, he will show you how to balance your responsibilities, prioritize your efforts, and use your influence effectively. This season of abundance is also an opportunity to bless others. Ask God to show you ways to give generously, whether it's supporting someone in need, investing in your community, or contributing to causes that align with his heart. Acts 20:35 encourages you with these words, "It is more blessed to give than to receive." By sharing your blessings, you reflect God's love and create a ripple effect of hope and encouragement. Stewardship also requires discipline. With great blessings come great choices, and God is calling you to make decisions that honor him. Whether it's how you spend your time, manage your finances, or lead others, seek wisdom and exercise discernment. Remember, stewardship is not about perfection, it's about faithfulness. Trust that as you commit your efforts to God, he will multiply them in ways you cannot imagine. Chosen one, this is your opportunity to shine as a faithful steward of God's blessings. Let your actions speak of his goodness, and let your choices reflect his wisdom. This season is not just about what you gain, it's about what you give and how you grow. Trust that as you steward this blessing well, God will continue to open doors, create opportunities, and pour out his favor in your life. Take a moment to pray. Lord, thank you for the blessings you have entrusted to me. Help me to steward them wisely, to use them for your glory, and to be a blessing to others. Teach me to walk in faithfulness and guide my steps as I navigate this new season. Chosen one, God has chosen you for this, and he will sustain you as you step into your role as a faithful steward. Embrace this responsibility with joy and gratitude, knowing that God is working through you to accomplish something extraordinary. Chosen one, as you settle into this new season of abundance and opportunity, it's time to move beyond adjusting and start thriving. This is not just about fulfilling your responsibilities. It's about excelling, growing, and embracing the fullness of the role God has placed before you. You are not here by chance. You are here because God has equipped and prepared you for such a time as this. Thriving begins with a mindset of excellence. Whatever your hand finds to do, do it with all your heart, as working for the Lord. Colossians 3:23. This means showing up with intention, giving your best effort, and seeking to honor God in every task, whether big or small. When you work with a heart focused on God, you'll find that your efforts are not only fruitful, but also deeply fulfilling. This season is also about maximizing your potential. Reflect on the unique skills, talents, and passions God has given you. How can you use them to bring value to your work, inspire those around you, and glorify him? Don't shy away from challenges. Instead, see them as opportunities to stretch your abilities and grow. God has not placed you in this role to simply maintain. He has placed you here to flourish. As you thrive, remember to remain teachable. Success is not the end of growth, it's the beginning. Seek feedback, pursue new knowledge, and be open to learning from others. Proverbs 1:5 reminds us, "Let the wise listen and add to their learning, and let the discerning get guidance." By staying humble and teachable, you allow God to continually refine you and prepare you for even greater things. Chosen one, thriving in your new role also means recognizing the impact you can have. Your excellence, integrity, and kindness can inspire others and create a ripple effect that extends far beyond your immediate circle. Let your actions reflect God's love, and let your success be a testament to his faithfulness. Chosen one, as you thrive in your new role, it's essential to stay grounded in gratitude. With great blessings can come the temptation to focus on what you've achieved rather than on the one who made it possible. Gratitude keeps your heart humble, your spirit centered, and your relationship with God at the forefront of your journey. Gratitude is more than saying thank you. It's a posture of the heart. It's recognizing that every opportunity, every success, and every provision is a gift from God. James 1:17 reminds you, every good and perfect gift is from above, coming down from the Father of the heavenly lights. Reflect on this truth daily, and let it fuel your appreciation for all that God has done and continues to do in your life. Staying grounded in gratitude also means making time to pause and reflect. In the busyness of life, it's easy to move from one task to the next without acknowledging the blessings along the way. Take moments throughout your day to thank God for the strength to work, the wisdom to make decisions, and the favor that surrounds you. These moments of gratitude will deepen your connection with Him and bring peace to your soul. Gratitude is also a powerful defense against pride. When you acknowledge that your success comes from God, you're reminded that it's not about your strength or abilities, but about His grace and provision. This keeps you grounded, focused on Him, and open to His continued guidance. Chosen one, as you cultivate a grateful heart, you'll find that it transforms not only your perspective, but also your relationships. Gratitude breeds joy, and joy is contagious. Your thankful spirit will inspire those around you, creating an atmosphere of positivity and encouragement. Pray this simple prayer. Lord, thank you for this season of abundance and opportunity. Help me to remain humble and grateful, always recognizing that every blessing comes from you. Teach me to use these blessings wisely and to give you glory in all that I do. Chosen one, gratitude is your anchor, keeping you centered in God's love and purpose. As you stay grounded in thankfulness, you'll continue to thrive, not only in your role but in every aspect of your life. Let gratitude be the foundation of your journey, a constant reminder of God's faithfulness and grace. Chosen one, as you continue to rise in this season of abundance, you may encounter a new challenge. The weight of success. While blessings are a gift, they can also bring unforeseen pressures, greater responsibilities, higher expectations, and the watchful eyes of those around you. God, however, has not called you to this place to burden you. He has called you to thrive and to rely on His strength, even in moments when the weight feels overwhelming. The weight of success can sometimes feel isolating. You may find yourself wondering if others understand the challenges that come with increased responsibility. This is where God steps in, reminding you that you are never alone. Psalm 55:22 says, "Cast your cares on the Lord, and He will sustain you. He will never let the righteous be shaken." In moments of pressure, lean into Him. His shoulders are broad enough to carry your burdens, and His wisdom is sufficient to guide you through every decision. This is also a time to prioritize balance. Success can tempt you to overwork, to push yourself beyond healthy limits in an effort to maintain your achievements. But God reminds you that rest is holy and necessary. Even in creation, He modeled rest on the seventh day, Genesis 2:2. Make time to rest in His presence, to recharge your spirit, and to reflect on His goodness. This rhythm of work and rest will not only sustain you, but also enhance your ability to excel in the work He has called you to do. Chosen one, the weight of success is also an opportunity for growth. Challenges stretch your capacity, sharpening your skills, and deepening your reliance on God. Don't shy away from moments that feel difficult. Instead, view them as opportunities to develop resilience and to trust God's plan even more fully. Philippians 4:13 reminds you, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." His strength is made perfect in your weakness. Finally, remember that success is not meant to isolate you, but to connect you. Surround yourself with people who can support and encourage you, those who remind you of your purpose and keep you grounded. Seek wise counsel, build strong relationships, and lean on those God has placed in your life. This is not a journey you are meant to walk alone. Overcoming the weight of success is about shifting your focus from what you're carrying to the one who carries you. Trust that God has equipped you for this season and that He is walking beside you every step of the way. Surrender the weight to Him and let His peace guard your heart and mind as you continue to move forward. Chosen one, As you navigate this extraordinary season, you begin to realize that you are no longer simply living in abundance. You are living in overflow. This is the space where God's blessings pour into your life so richly that they spill over into the lives of those around you. It's a divine ripple effect, a manifestation of God's goodness that touches everything and everyone you encounter. Living in overflow means recognizing that the blessings you've received are not solely for your benefit. They are tools, resources, and opportunities entrusted to you to make an impact for God's kingdom. This is the moment where you shift from simply receiving to giving, from storing up blessings to sharing them freely. Acts 20:35 says, "It is more blessed to give than to receive." Let this truth guide your actions as you use your overflow to uplift others. This overflow isn't just about material blessings, it's about the abundance of joy, peace, and love that radiates from your life. As you walk in alignment with God's purpose, you carry His light in a way that inspires and encourages others. Your words bring hope, your actions bring healing, and your presence brings peace. You become a vessel through which God's blessings flow freely, touching lives in ways you may never fully see. Chosen one, living in overflow also calls for intentionality. Ask yourself, how can I use my resources to make a lasting impact? Who can I bless today? Where is God leading me to invest my time, energy, and finances? When you live with this mindset, every decision becomes an opportunity to glorify God and extend His love to others. This season of overflow is also a reminder of God's faithfulness. Look back on your journey and see how He has provided, guided, and carried you to this point. Let this reflection fuel your gratitude and deepen your trust in Him. As Psalm 23:5 declares, "You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows." Your cup is not just full, it is overflowing, a testament to God's boundless grace. Living in overflow does not mean life will be without challenges, but it does mean that you have more than enough to face them. God's blessings equip you to rise above difficulties, to persevere with faith, and to shine even in the darkest moments. The overflow is His way of reminding you that His provision is endless, His love is unfailing, and His plans for you are greater than you can imagine. Chosen one, embrace this season with open hands and an open heart. Let the overflow of blessings in your life be a reflection of God's glory, a source of joy for others, and a constant reminder of His goodness. You are not just living, you are thriving in the fullness of His promises. Walk boldly in this overflow, trusting that the God who has blessed you will continue to do immeasurably more than all you ask or imagine. Chosen one, as you stand firmly in this season of blessings and abundance, you are beginning to see the influence that God has entrusted to you. With great blessings comes great responsibility, not only to steward resources wisely, but also to use your influence to bring glory to God and uplift those around you. Influence is not about control or power, it is about impact. Your life, your words, and your actions now carry weight. People are watching, listening, and being inspired by the way you live. Let your influence reflect the heart of God. 1 Peter 4:10 reminds you, each of you should use whatever gift you have received to serve others, as faithful stewards of God's grace in its various forms. This responsibility calls for humility. Influence is not something you achieve, it is something God entrusts to you. It is a tool to amplify His message, to spread His love, and to fulfill His purposes. Stay grounded in the knowledge that every opportunity and every platform you have is a gift from Him. Pray for the wisdom to use your influence wisely, always aligning your actions with His will. Your influence also comes with the responsibility to mentor and guide others. As you rise, reach back and lift others with you. Share your knowledge, your experiences, and your testimony. Be a source of encouragement and wisdom for those who are seeking to walk their own paths of faith and purpose. Proverbs 27:17 says, "As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another." Let your influence be a sharpening tool that inspires growth and transformation in others. Chosen one, influence is not about perfection, it's about authenticity. Be honest about your journey, the victories, the struggles, and the lessons learned along the way. People are drawn to realness, and your transparency will have a greater impact than any polished image. Let your life be a testament to God's grace, showing others what is possible when they trust Him completely. Chosen one, as your journey reaches a new pinnacle, you are called to live as a beacon of hope. The blessings in your life, the influence you carry, and the abundance you experience are not just for your benefit, they are meant to shine a light in the world, pointing others to the goodness and faithfulness of God. Being a beacon of hope means embodying God's love in everything you do. Your actions, no matter how small, have the power to inspire, heal, and uplift. A kind word, a generous gesture, or even a moment of listening can make a profound difference in someone's life. Matthew 5:16 declares, "Let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven." Let this be the guiding principle of your life. This calling also challenges you to remain steadfast in your faith, especially when life presents difficulties. Hope is not the absence of challenges. It is the assurance that God is greater than any obstacle. When others see you facing trials with grace and confidence, they are reminded that hope is not a fleeting emotion, but a firm foundation rooted in God's promises. Living as a beacon of hope also requires intentionality. Ask yourself, how can I bring hope to those around me? Who needs encouragement, support, or a reminder of God's faithfulness? Let your days be filled with purposeful acts of kindness and service, allowing God to work through you to touch the lives of others. Chosen one, remember that your light is not your own. It is a reflection of God's glory. Stay connected to Him, drawing strength and guidance from His presence. Spend time in prayer, worship, and reflection, allowing Him to renew your spirit daily. The brighter your connection with God, the brighter your light will shine. Take a moment to pray. Lord, thank you for the blessings and influence you have entrusted to me. Help me to live as a beacon of hope, pointing others to you and reflecting your love in all that I do. Teach me to walk humbly, to serve faithfully, and to shine brightly for your glory. Chosen one, the world needs your light. Step boldly into this role as a beacon of hope, trusting that God is working through you to bring healing, encouragement, and transformation. You are not just chosen for abundance. You are chosen to be a light in the darkness, a living testimony of God's unfailing love and grace. Shine brightly, for this is your divine calling.